common sentiment I have seen floating around the anime community of recent is that the girls in My Hero Academia are badly written, though this is not to say that this sentiment hasn't been around for a while, which it actually has. And in this video I want to give my take on the topic, as I feel that yes, they are badly written in the story in terms of plot relevance, but not as actual characters. If you could like, comment or subscribe, then that would be just swell, and if you disagree with anything I say in the video, then moan about it in the comments, as more comments equals more recommendations of my videos by YouTube. Just to be honest, the female characters in My Hero are some of my favourites in the series. I mean, if you've ever watched one of my Hero videos, you should know that Jiro is easily my favourite character in the show, and also my top 10 favourite anime characters ever. And besides Best Girl, Uraraka and Mina are both in my top 10 favourite My Hero characters. So yes, I really like My Hero's female characters, and that's most likely due to how well written they are as characters. To keep things simple, I'm going to stick to the 1A girls for these next few points, as it makes things easier to explain. I would confidently say that each of 1A's 6 female students is a fleshed out and human feeling character. Mina is one of the best designs in the series period, and Jiro's struggles are stupidly relatable. On paper they are great characters that should be the stars of the show, but they aren't, and here's why. None of them are plot relevant. I mean, think about it. Uraraka is the main heroine, yet has had zero relevance on the plot. She is just there to be Deku's love interest. I mean, he saved her in the entrance exam and got his rescue points, and after that, that's about it. I mean, yes, her fight against Bakugo was great, and her motivation is tragically human, but past that she doesn't really do anything, and that's really sad. I mean, Momo was at least kind of important in the Bakugo rescue mission, and had a confidence subplot in her fight against Aizawa, but again, that fight also served to develop Todoroki as well, so she was kind of second fiddle as well in that regard. Although Best Girl Jiro was the focus of the festival arc, by which I mean the B-plot, which I will still defend as one of the best arcs in the series, apart from that she is kind of just a background character, occasionally showing a gag scene with Kaminari when he becomes brain dead. I mean, even in a fight against President Mike, it's not her that gets developed but Koda, though I will let that slide as Koda is probably the most least developed character in all of 1A. Hell, the only female character with a major plot relevance is Eri, and not to understate her amazing character, but she was kind of just a MacGuffin that overall wanted and the heroes wanted in the arc, as horribly simplified as that may sound. I mean, what has Mina done in the story? She was in Kirishima's flashback as the ideal hero, but rather than emphasise her natural talent as a hero, the flashback instead focused on why Kirishima isn't a true hero like she was. Not to say his flashback was bad, as it ain't, and is one of my favourite in the series. But Mina was just used to develop Kirishima, and from the looks of what at the time of writing this script was last chapter, it seems she is now just being used for ship moments with Kirishima, or to point out to the reader that a Deku x Uraraka moment is going on. Throughout My Hero, the female characters are used to help develop the male characters as mere narrative tools and really aren't given their own stories. It's kind of a reverse of how Western superhero shows like the CW's Batwoman or Supergirl try to make their flagship characters seem great, not by showing us the audience they are good, strong people, but by shitting on their male counterparts to make the female flagship look better in comparison. I mean, damn, even characters like Hatsume or Toga are still only used for damn shit moment. I mean, half of Hatsume's screen time is feeling Deku's muscles and making Uraraka jealous, and Toga within seconds of seeing Deku falls in love with him. Though the last example with Toga is a gross simplification of a character, which is actually one of the best written in the show when it comes to female characters. I mean, even in the long run, I don't see many of our 1A girls getting much more development. I mean, if the last battle doesn't include all of 1A, I can only see Uraraka, Sue and maybe Momo actually participating. I mean, you would think Mina would fight Gigantomachia since he was the one to threaten her schoolmates in the flashback, but no, in order for Kirishima to become a true hero, he must overcome his failure from the past, and will probably be the one to finally take him down. But if Mina and Kirishima did team up to finally take him down, that would be cool too, and considering I do ship them, that would be great as well, and we might get an Unbreakable and Acid Man tag team combo super move thing. Sticking to this final battle, I don't really know who Sue or Momo would fight, but I think we all know who Uraraka will fight. It's Toga. I mean, they have fought before, they both like Deku, and it's the only female villain and the main heroine, so yeah, I'd bet money on them fighting, and honestly this is all a real shame, as like I said at the beginning of the video, I really like these characters and honestly see it as a bit of a waste to give them no plot relevance, or only use them to further a male character's development or for a cute ship moment. But I guess that's just an issue in most of shonen. I mean, come on, I don't see Android 18 finishing off Jiren or Jolene beating her part's main villain or Sakura having any fans. And if you disagree saying, but the ships are more important than the story, then I will say fight me in the comments, as if there's one thing I've learned on this channel is that My Hero shippers hate my guts. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and with all that said, I've been Seth the Sin, the Deadly Sin of Geek, and I am signing out.